Most players think beating a defender is about having the fastest feet or the flashiest tricks, but here's the truth. Dominating a defender is actually a mental game that starts before you even touch the ball. If you've been struggling to create space or find yourself getting tackled every time you try to dribble, stay with me. In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to give you the blueprint to turn the tables and become a defender's worst nightmare. First, the art of manipulation. Dominance begins with your positioning and body language. You shouldn't wait for the ball to decide what to do. You need to manipulate the defender's feet. If you can force them to cross their legs or shift their weight to the wrong side, the battle is already won. You might have seen tutorials on how to destroy defenders using raw speed, but the elite players do it by being unpredictable. Use your eyes to look one way and your body to lean another. When you control where the defender looks, you control where they move. Always aim for their front foot. If you attack the foot they are leaning on, they physically cannot turn fast enough to catch you. Second, mastering the change of pace. The most underrated weapon in your arsenal is the change of pace. Speed isn't about running fast all the time. It's about the massive contrast between your slowest and fastest movement. When you approach a defender, slow down. Lull them into a false sense of security and get them to stand flat-footed. The moment they hesitate or reach in to steal the ball, that is your cue to explode. A sudden burst of energy is much harder to track than a constant sprint. This creates that vital half yard of space you need to get a shot off or make a killer pass. Remember, the goal isn't just to run past them, it's to make them freeze for a split second. Finally, you need to master the blind side. Defenders can't guard what they can't see. If you're always standing right in front of them, you're making their job easy. Instead, try to drift just behind their shoulder or move into the space they aren't monitoring. This forces them to constantly turn their head to find you. That split second where they lose sight of your movement is exactly when you make your run. By the time they turn back around, you've already created the gap. It's about being a ghost on the pitch, constantly moving and forcing the defender to feel uncomfortable every time you are near the ball. Dominating on the field takes consistent practice, but applying these 3 shifts will immediately change how opponents react to you. If you found these tips helpful and you're ready to take your game to the next level, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a breakdown. Thanks for watching, and keep leveling up your game with Goal Uncover.